Hello and welcome back to Kragle Kreations. Today's video is going to be on the Seven Seas Lagoon Shoreline. I've been getting some requests about the details around the park, and I thought this is a good area that kind of gets overlooked sometimes with the videos, and I want to make sure that I give you guys as many views as I can about the detail that's going on around the Seven Seas Lagoon here. So as we come off of the Polynesian here, we do have the beach, the zero entry pool from the Polynesian into the beach area there. And around we've got a little hint of Moana there. And then across the area, now I don't have this perfectly to scale because of size of the space that I have and just the enormity of the region in general. But one of the major things that I want to show tonight in this video is the wedding pavilion. Now this is my rendition of the wedding pavilion. I had not had it, and then I got some messages from people that said, hey, what about the wedding pavilion? And so I did my best to get my rendition of the wedding pavilion in there. So you can kind of see around where we've got the water underneath it. I do like the look of having an island with the flat tiles underneath, so it looks like it is floating on water there. And so that was placed down after the tiles. And that is just a custom build. I used some different pieces from different sets and tried to make it as, I don't want to say accurate. I mean, it is my kind of rendition. It's much bigger than this, but there's a little dock there. I did try to make the one side with some of the ornate pieces around, like right on this side here. There's a little bit of stonework, and then we do have a couple in there that have just been married, and that is the wedding pavilion. So hopefully you got some good views of that. I really like the palm tree look around. Obviously I'm a big fan of the trees. I think it really sets off the park in all the areas. But that is the wedding pavilion. And then I try to use the different color tan into darker tan and brown into the water, just to give that wet effect to the water there. So, and really the sidewalk was built up. So I'm not using Mills plates, but I used a lot of brick to build up and make that sidewalk all the way around, and use the greenery to make it look more textured than that. So as we come around over here, obviously we have the DVC bungalows at the Polynesian. We've got some pastries being brought by a stormtrooper there. And then we come around the corner, and right in front of the Contemporary, we have a tree line there. And then we have that island that's out there, and I kind of changed that to Yoda's hut there. I used that set and kind of built around it. And so we've got Yoda and Luke working out there. We've even got Luke over there on the water, skiing there with Yoda, kind of watching him from the dock right there. So kind of double duty for Luke. We got him all over the place. And then coming down in this region here, I know I'm missing the bus drop off there. That's something that I'm thinking about in this region right here. But for now, I've just got a generalized area with some pieces from some sets and that. And then we do have the Steamboat Willie there. And then coming around here, the dock in front there, and then going under the monorail, and I'm gonna go over, and then into the front of the train station, and then down Main Street from this side here. So as we come back here, we'll take a look from this side, this angle here. I'm trying to be really symmetrical on this side and that side with the greenery. And again, some of these pictures that I use and illustrations and things that I use to build this, they change. Disney changes it a lot, so I just take things that I remember and from images that I get that I like the style of it at the time, and if it's something that I can recreate, that's what I'll use. So as we come around over on this side here, we go past the wedding pavilion again there, and then we come up behind the Grand Floridian and that pool, and we're going to do a video on the Grand Floridian at some point, so we won't get into too much detail about that. We'll save that for another video. But we do have the dock here and the little pavilion out there. And then we come around this way. We even got somebody working on the groundskeepers working there. If we get down a little lower there. There's the groundskeepers there. Doing a really good job. And then there's the monorail again, and off down Main Street into the Magic Kingdom. So let's take one more look here. That is the Seven Seas Lagoon. Again, I guess the most painstaking was getting those tiles down, those translucent blue tiles. That A, took a long time to find that many, and B, just getting them down and reaching over. I haven't made this very user-friendly, I will tell you that, because it just grows, and it just kept growing and growing and growing. If you look at some of the older videos, this whole resort area wasn't even here for the longest of time. So, and sometime I will put some videos or some photos and videos of what the place looked like before. It's really progressed a lot. And so that kind of gives you a good idea of what the Seven Seas Lagoon looks like. I really appreciate you guys following. Remember, if you want your minifigs in the park, any place in the park, you name 2 pictures, put it 2 places, put it on a piece of paper, send the minifigures in. I will put the address again at the end of the video here, and I will get them to you, email the photos to you. The minifigures obviously will stay in the park to populate the park, and I think it's a fun program. Like I said, lots of people are doing it, and we really appreciate it. So again, if anybody likes Disney or Lego, shout out our website or our YouTube channel and our Instagram and TikTok, and catch all the happenings. There's some different content on the different social medias. So we really appreciate you guys following us, liking us, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye now.